I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry, baby.
Because
Don't cry, baby.
I have black kids and they're little boys. And it's like, what do we do, you know, when they're in a situation? It's like we can't keep them locked in.
What up, J Gang?
It's your girl Drea.
Your boy Big Sam.
And we're back
with another mukbang. And today we got for you
some Costco food.
Costco special.
The only thing we technically cooked was this, and that is Korean barbecue. We have some cold pasta salad, some rice, and butter chicken. Let's not act like we wasn't gone for ever.
Shit been going on, man. And shit ain't getting no easier, no better.
No, there's been a lot going on.
So we gonna get into prayer.
And then we'll talk about it.
We get into it. Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive. May it nourish our bodies. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay.
So first things first.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you're just tuning in, make sure you share all these videos on all your social medias. Let them know what we got going on over here with the J Gang Fam.
And don't forget to turn on your post notifications to all, so you guys can be notified every time we upload a new video.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The only thing I'm gonna say is we promise we're really gonna. I know everyone needs a break, but we're just not gonna fall off like that again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have a logical explanation. Okay, a lot of stuff has been going on in our lives. My stepdad passed away, so it's been really hard. You know, it was hard on me, of course, because you know that was my mom's everything. And every time I seen him, he talked about how he wanted to be with my mom. You know, a lot. And it's going on almost 4 years that my mom passed, and he's been saying that for a very long time. So it really broke my heart when I heard he passed away.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was that, and then just things going on in the world. It's hard, with everything that's going on. It's kind of hard to just focus on doing YouTube and stuff with a lot of stuff going on. It's really hard. It's almost impossible. You know, it's you don't get a break. I'm gonna start eating.
Yep. And we're gonna be talking about things, you know, giving our opinion, our thoughts and opinion on it. You know, whether you like it or not. This is our thoughts and our opinion.
We're entitled to that.
Everybody entitled to their thoughts and opinions.
You might have your own thoughts and opinions, and that's fine. You know, we're only human, and we're just gonna agree to disagree.
We should cut this.
You know what we should have done?
What?
We should have just a couple seconds of silence for George Floyd.
Okay.
So we're gonna do that. I know we started eating this stuff, so we're just gonna take a moment, just a second of silence to, you know, for respect for those that we lost due to police brutality. And that's something we're gonna talk about. So we're gonna go ahead and take a couple seconds, you know, for a moment of silence.
Let's do it.
Okay. So as you guys know, it's been going around that another black man was murdered by a police officer. It's been going on a lot. So anyone who says racism was a long time ago, racism is still going on to this day.
And I appreciate all the protesting that everybody's been doing. Everybody's been teaming up, hand in hand, you know what I'm saying, taking it together, you know what I mean, as a
all
team.
Races and
all races, yeah. I like that shit.
We can't do anything but give appreciation. The only thing is like... They
talking like all 50 states is getting in.
Yeah.
You know? And that's the biggest it's ever been. If the change don't come from that, then I don't know. 50 states, that's the world almost right there.
Yeah, well, the
whole United States.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Shit. Yeah.
It's crazy right now. And we now we want to speak on like protesting and what we feel is right and what's wrong. And some of you may not agree.
Or what we shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, what we shouldn't be doing. And you know, we actually we watch these YouTubers all the time called the REALTNKSQUAD. You guys can check out their video, their thoughts and opinions on it, and 100% I agree with everything they were saying. Mm-hmm. Because protesting is something we should be doing. Now, the messed up part about this situation is that we, as a people, force them to arrest the police officer and get him fired from his job. If we would have never been protesting and saying something and coming together, he would still be out.
Yeah.
Free.
True.
And then there would be another victim, and another victim, and another victim, and it would not stop. It is crazy that it took this long for this to be done, but that wasn't their first thought to do that. You know why? Because if they wanted to do that, they would have done it right away. They didn't do it till what, like a week later? Mm-hmm. It's just really sad. Now, protesting is fine. We gotta get our point across.
Oh, most definitely.
It's something we should be doing.
Yeah.
That's a way of bringing awareness.
All for that.
Looting and burning down buildings and businesses and pharmacies and grocery stores and breaking into them, you know, looting, you know, is not something we should be doing. I mean, there's pictures of and videos of girls walking into the Gucci store taking Gucci bags and stealing Chanel, and I mean, you're not doing this for the protest and for our people. You're doing it for your own selfish needs and wants.
Everybody trying to come up still. Even through something tragic, everybody trying to come up. And that's what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and knock it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You know, if I'm out there with you and we going in, well then I guess the fuck we all going in. You feel me? But I'm here to say that we shouldn't be. You know what I mean? Only because it's gonna mess us up in the long run. You know what I mean? You gotta think about shit, because they got shit going on. Like, people are breaking into grocery stores, looting in grocery stores and all that kind of stuff. Walgreens, all that. And they shutting the grocery stores down. So what that mean? We gonna have to go to another city somewhere else and go shopping to feed our kids and shit. Or to feed ourselves. If they closing down everything, what the hell we gonna do? If we all start going hungry and shit, they gonna start turning against each other still.
Like, we're not using our brains and our common sense, and honestly, the looting has nothing to do with what happened or what's been happening. That has nothing to do with it at all.
They wasn't doing all that when Martin Luther King was doing it.
Nope.
It was non-violent.
Yep. He was all about
Non-violence.
non-violence.
And we out here taking it to a whole nother level. You know?
We can't expect
Like
change.
he'd be proud that we all standing up, but he gonna be like, damn, look how they doing it though. They going about it the wrong way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's just, like I said, a lot of people out there just trying to use the tragedy for a come up. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. You know what I mean? But I feel like you shouldn't do things like loot your grocery store. The shit where we gotta go shop and eat at. Where we, you know what I mean? Where we gotta feed our kids at. Cause they shutting shit down.
Yeah.
And they ain't fucking around. Like they willing to shut shit down, not have nobody eat nothing.
And it's sad because I've been seeing a lot of memes that is just like, don't ask us about how we're looting because you don't know how we feel. That doesn't make sense. We're just supposed to have a peaceful protest. You can't expect change if we're not making a difference ourselves, if we're not changing ourselves.
Especially if we all supposed to be together. If we all hold up the fist and all connected and all being together with it, and you ruining other people's lives. They ain't got nothing to do with the police. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other black people, other black businesses, other people's business, everybody business.
That worked hard for their businesses, and it's not right.
Shit, you hurting people.
Yeah.
And we all supposed to be united.
I mean, I just don't. And then, no, it's one thing to be looting, but it's another thing to be burning them down. Like, okay, so what are we supposed to do if you're burning down a grocery store and a pharmacy and, you know, where people need medication to survive for their health? I mean, looting, you could get supply back. To get the buildings back and the grocery store, do you know how long that's going to take for us to get a grocery store back if you guys are burning them down? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, why? Like,
It's crazy.
and then they looted, what was it called? Icebox, the jewelry store? Like, what was that for? Just, it's for a come up. It's not to protest. It's not for, you're not fighting for our rights. You're doing this for you to take advantage.
They doing it to try to profit from it. and walk around and fake it. Like, look, I
Like they bought
shit.
it.
Yeah, I'm doing it like that.
Like they bought it, but they won't.
You know? Like, I understand that's probably one of the biggest come ups right there.
Yeah.
You loot the icebox, man. That's $40,000 just for a watch in there. Mm-hmm. And they took everything. I wouldn't mind having my hand in a little bit of that one though, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, but
leave it to Sam.
Hey man, I gotta keep it 100.
Leave it to Sam.
I gotta keep it 100.
To say it's wrong, but then say it's right.
No, I said it's right. It is. We shouldn't be doing it. But I see why people doing it. You know what I mean? Because
but I mean, those places I don't give a shit about. Don't do it to the grocery stores where it's a necessity.
Yeah. That's the main shit.
Or it's something we need to survive. I don't give a shit about no clothing store.
I don't need
like
diamonds and shit.
No.
But man.
But don't do it to the essential businesses, okay? The things we need in life.
Yeah.
To survive. That's not right. Don't do that.
Y'all gonna do that to all them grocery stores, then you gonna be looking like, where we gonna get our food from?
I also wanted to say something else that is like, a lot of people were posting that if you're not out walking and protesting, then you don't care and we'll remember that you weren't there and that you didn't care. That's not true. One, don't come to me saying, oh, you weren't out there. First of all, we were out there, but we're not going to be out there every single day. Because the first day it happened, a little girl got pepper sprayed by the police. Somebody got shot. And I'm not gonna risk my life because we don't know who they're gonna turn to and do it to next. I have kids. And I will put my life and my kids' lives first before anything. Now they could say, oh, well, Sam could have went. First of all, Sam doesn't have to do anything.
I sure don't.
Okay? And second of all, I would beg him not to go. Because we don't know who the next victim is going to be. It could be Sam, and I have nobody here. I refuse to raise my kids alone. Refuse to raise my kids alone. I don't have anybody here. It will just be me and my kids. Without a father. That's not okay. You guys are, a lot of people are saying, oh, you don't care if you're not there. That's not true. We could care from home.
Yeah.
And keep ourselves safe. We're not going to risk our lives and my kids' lives. You can't say, oh, well, you don't have to take your kids out there. Unfortunately, we don't have the luxury of a babysitter like some people do. So where we go, our kids go. Every time. We don't have that luxury. We don't. We haven't had it for a long time, actually. When was the last time we had time to ourselves? We don't. And I'm not going to have, even if I did have a babysitter, I'm not going to be out there every day. And then we both could be gone from this earth. And my kids have nobody. We just can't do it. I'm sorry. You know, and I hope some parents out there can understand us. You know, even if you weren't a parent, just imagine that you were in this situation. We can't be out there every day. And just because we're not out there doesn't mean that we don't care.
And this is our thoughts and opinions.
This is how we feel. And you don't have to agree with us. That's fine. That's why you're entitled to your opinion. And
Exactly. That's why you will be you.
Yeah, we will always respect other people's thoughts and opinions because we're all different. We all have a different mindset.
That's why so much is happening, because we all different. You know? It's crazy out there right now, man.
This rice is really good.
All this shit really good.
Mm-hmm.
That shit hella good too.
I'm full
Got a
too.
little spice to it.
I'm full too. And you know what? Honestly, I think it's because it's like really, really hot. I am burning up. But, I mean, we weren't really on here to just eat a whole bunch. You know, we just wanted to do something while we talk about this. You know, while we talk about this situation. Honestly, I'm here to say, F the police.
Well, the police coming straight from the underground. And young nigga got it bad because of brown. Yeah, it's crazy right now.
It's just like, I'm scared because I did ask Sam, like, when is it a good time to talk to our kids, being that they're young black, you know, men, you know? It's like, what do we tell them? And it's like, right now, our kids are really young, and I don't know if they would really fully understand everything.
Nah, but they seeing it though. They definitely woke to it.
Oh, they know.
They've been watching it on YouTube too, so.
Yeah, and they've been like, Mom, Dad, look what they're doing. Why are they doing that? You know? And as kids, they shouldn't feel like scared of the cops, you know? And it's like, what age, like, I want you guys to leave it in the comments. What age do you think that it is the appropriate time to talk to your kids about racism and police brutality, things like that? I really want you guys to let us know. It's just, I don't know, it's just really, this is really stressful. It's like, you just don't get a break.
But the one thing I can say, it's definitely making an impact.
The protest is working.
Like,
Is working. Let's
50
just try
states,
to, yeah.
motherfuckers is woke.
Yeah, they're tired
You know?
of it. It's just sad that it took this long to have to protest. We should have been protesting when it's like really started. You know
but it all started. It really
it's been
a
started.
movement has started because every time someone did die, they protest. You know what I mean? It's just it's getting bigger and bigger now.
I didn't see that it was every time.
Well, almost every time, depending on where it was.
Oh well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? We never thought it would make it to Modesto.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It hasn't made it to Modesto until now, huh?
Yeah. And now it's all 50 states. Like
I really loved it when I seen it.
they show every state what was going on.
Yeah, and it is working. Let's just try to make it peaceful. You know, let's really try to let's work on bringing the peace and coming together and just showing that it doesn't matter the color of your skin. You're still human. You're still a person. We still all bleed red. Like, it shouldn't be the white person is better than the black person, or, you know, it shouldn't be like that. Like, why are you better? Why? Like, we're still all speaking. We're still all, we all got arms, legs. We bleed red. The only thing that changes is the color of your skin. Why does that affect, why is there so much hatred towards a black person? Like, what does me being black have to do with you? How does that affect you in your daily life? How? If I'm not getting in your way and you're not getting in my way, how am I physically affecting you? How is me being black bothering you? You know? And it's like, what? Like, why?
For real. They said that cop had his knee on his neck the whole time.
For 8 minutes. 8 minutes and something seconds.
They said even after the paramedics got there, they had to like tap the officer's knee, like move, like get off of him. You know what I mean? Like they had to tell him.
And I don't know if they even tried performing CPR. Okay, here's the thing. And I've been seeing this go around a lot. And this is why I have no respect for the cops. I have no respect for law enforcement until they show me something different. I can't respect them. In my mind, of course. Because if I get pulled over, I'm not about to be rude. And that's only because, one, I have kids. Two, like, I'm not about to put myself and jeopardize myself and my safety because I'm copping an attitude. I will, you know, I'm gonna do what they say if that's what I have to do. You know, I know my rights and I know what they can and cannot have me do. That's something you guys should always know is your rights. And I know obviously for the situation, it's like, how though? You know, how? Even when we're quiet and say don't shoot and then they shoot anyways, that's not because you did something wrong. So don't ever think that it's because you did something wrong. It's because they're fucking assholes. That's why.
Facts.
But like, I've been seeing a lot of shit. Like, I'm not gonna say any names, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff that was like, they're good cops too, and you guys think that they're not scared, and you guys need to stop doing this, and there's more good cops than bad cops. We don't know that. We don't know that.
I don't know who the good and who the bad.
We don't. Just that's like saying you see that dude at school that's been the best student, he was the nicest person, and then the next day he comes and blows the shit up and shoots every fucking body. You don't know.
Exactly.
So what? I don't know a good cop yet. All I know is them motherfuckers in Modesto that like to mess with prostitutes and like to pull people over and harass them, which I probably could have did something about that for a minute now, but I left it alone. You know, pulling me over just to tell me I'm pretty. Like, Y'all motherfuckers are used to pulling prostitutes over. Well, I'm sorry, buddy. I ain't no damn prostitute. Get out of my face. Like, I don't even be getting pulled over because I'm breaking the law. I get pulled over for stupid shit. People asking me about my brother. Like, why are you pulling me over about my brother? Like, it doesn't make sense, you know? But they were like, until I know who a good cop is, they're all bad. They're all bad. To me, they're all bad. Again, my thoughts and opinions. They're all bad. You know what? You guys supposed to be here to protect and serve. Now you have everybody frightened of you. Something happens at home, I'm scared to call 911. The last time we called the ambulance, they were rude as fuck to us. And we called the ambulance for our baby. And they were rude, and they looked at us like we were abusing him or something. Oh, why was he in that? Why this? Like, what? What you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, we've had people here rude as fuck. Like, you're supposed to just help us. You don't need to be rude. Like, I don't trust anybody. Anybody that has to do with the law, I don't trust shit.
Plus, they like to abuse their authority. You know what I mean?
Because they have a badge, and because they can.
Yeah. And they don't think, and a lot of times they don't think you gonna do anything because they know you probably already frightened. Like, oh shit, he pulling me over. Just let me go. But they be getting sued and shit for shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but will it work? Will it always work? The only reason why this police officer got arrested was because of what we were doing.
Yep.
And we need to keep doing this until the point is across. Like, until we have made our point where we cannot stop. And don't think that you just have to go and stand outside and protest. Awareness can be started at home. You can protest at home. So anybody that says, oh, you're just on the couch with your Twitter fingers, like, that's not true. You can bring awareness from where you're at. Because let's not forget, COVID-19 and coronavirus is still going on. Okay, so with 2020 has just went to shit. Okay, 2020 has just went to
2020
shit.
is fucked for everybody. Everybody had them New Year resolutions. All that shit is done.
And I've heard a lot of people saying, like, let's go back to 2019. No. Let's go to 2021. Let's move forward. Let's move forward.
Yeah.
You know, let's not go back, because if we go back in time, this gonna happen all over again. Hopefully we can do something different. You know what's more fucked up about the situation? Somebody recorded George Floyd on the floor. You know what I would have fucking done if I seen that shit? I don't give a fuck. I would risk my freedom to push that cop off of that man. I would have done it. I don't give a fuck. Like, don't just sit there and do nothing. You're recording it and doing nothing. Like, but you had time to record it and take a picture and do this and do that, but nobody helped him. That was one police officer, one black man that said he could not breathe. Oh, I would have got me. If I was with somebody, I would have been like, we're pushing this motherfucker off. Arrest me. Arrest me, because this is not right. It's not right. But now everyone's protesting. Now you want to punch a cop in the face. You should have did it then, but you didn't. So that pisses me off. That really pisses me off.
Yeah.
Now you want to punch a cop in the face, but you didn't punch him in the motherfucking face when he had, you know, the poor man on the ground, not able to breathe. I'm sorry if I'm cussing a lot, but this just has me really irritated now. I'm pissed off.
Well, it's the times we in.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
Huh?
I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry, baby.
Because
Don't cry, baby.
I have black kids and they're little boys. And it's like, what do we do, you know, when they're in a situation? It's like we can't keep them locked in, you know, we can't protect them from the world even though we want to, you know. It's like we just can't. you know, because they're going to get older, they're going to move out, they're going to have a family. And then what happens if they get pulled over and they have their kids in the back seat, you know, their wife in the passenger seat, and they're not doing anything wrong, and then they get shot and killed? Don't just sit there and do nothing. Don't just like sit there and just, you know, be on social media, be like, yeah, but you're not bringing awareness. You're not talking about it. You're not saying anything about it. You know, it could be your father, your uncle, your brother, you know, your sister, your cousin, you know, your child. Sorry, you guys. I just started thinking about my kids. It's a messed up situation. And for people to try to say, if you're not out there, you don't care. No, we're not out there because we don't want to risk our lives and our children's safety. We don't have anybody to just be watching our kids. Unfortunately, we're parents.
We sound stupid shit.
We're parents, you know.
Real shit.
We haven't had the luxury of someone watching our kids since my mom passed away. My mom was the only one I had, you know. And I know his family will watch the kids, but it's really hard to watch the baby. He is so glued to us and stuck on us that they're like, don't leave him with me. Little crying ass. Yeah. You know, so it is hard because he is a crybaby. Like, if he's not with us, he goes off.
Yeah, he throw a fit.
And it's because he's been with us since day one. We don't really have him around anybody. We're really overprotective with our kids. Like, very overprotective. That's just a messed up situation. I didn't think I was going to cry.
It is. It is.
But if you guys want, you guys can go ahead and check out the Real TNK Squad. They also talked about it. And I agree with a lot they were saying. Just, if we're going to protest, let's come together. Let's do it peacefully. You know, let's not ruin, you know, and destroy the world and our community and things like that. Let's not do that, you guys. It's just, that's what they want. That's what they want us to do. So they could be like, see, you see how they act? Fucking animals. See that? You see what they're doing? That's why we do it. Let's not give them that satisfaction of being right. I understand it's hard. I know it is so hard to not act a fool right now. But right now is a time that we don't. We need to prove these motherfuckers wrong. Okay, we need to stand for what's right. We need to do it together. You know, stop fighting, stop, you know, killing one another. Let's all work together. Okay, it's us against them. You know, let's not ruin businesses because on the news there was an older black man. I want to say he was maybe anywhere between 60 and 70 years old. And they burned down his business. Man. A black man. You know, he was crying out in the middle of the street, yelling at everybody. People. And you could hear him, huh, babe? He was, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I worked hard. For this. Do you know how hard it is for black people to own a business? It's not easy. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If you go into the bank or whatever, and sometimes you get a real racist person and they just deny you. They don't have no reason. The reason is because you're black. Do you know how hard it is to do shit in America being black? And then you go and destroy that. This is why you don't destroy businesses, because you don't know who it belongs to.
Exactly.
You don't. You have no idea, and you're hurting. You're hurting everyone. It's just, it's not right. you know. And I don't want anybody coming to me and telling me, oh, I can't fuck with you because you wasn't out there every day like we were. Don't fuck with me then. I don't care. I don't need friends. I don't have friends. I have people that I feel is family. But if you don't want to fuck with me either, that is okay. I'm used to being alone at home with my little family I have here. All I know is you cannot stay here and say how I feel about the situation because I'm not there. I am, like I said, we're not going to be out there every day with our children. There, like I said, there was a little girl that was pepper sprayed. She was 7 years old. I'm not going to have my kids out there and let that happen to my kids. Unfortunately, I feel like kids shouldn't be out there anyways. I know it's hard as a parent because some of us don't have a babysitter, but if you don't, stay home with your babies because anything can pop off and you do not want you or your children in the middle of that. Remember, if there is a shooting, bullets have no names. This is like the hardest topic I ever had to talk about on here.
Hell yeah, no, definitely.
Like, I didn't even think I was gonna break down, you know. Love you. Love you too.
So let's just keep it together, people. Alright, we'll go close down.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You don't have to. I would really love for you guys to be in the comments and just let us know your thoughts and opinions on the situation. We'll leave our social media in the description. Also, if you guys want to check out the Real TNK Squad, they do a lot of like thoughts and opinions on there, and they do a lot of reviews and topics, like things that's like going on, kind of like, you know, like what YouTubers or celebrities, they talk about like things that go on with them, and it's pretty, you know, it's pretty interesting. You know, they have a cooking channel also, but for now I'll just leave their their link in the description below, so go check them out and just let them know that you guys were sent over from the oh my god, what's her name? Fam. The Jones I said, what's her name? The Jones fam. Damn. And if you can, tag them in this so they can see, you know, that we rock with y'all. We watch you guys all the time. But we're full and we're gonna close out this video. You guys stay safe out there. Let's come together. Let's do this. Unity. Let's start this over. Let's do it peacefully now. Let's stop the chaos. Let's get our point across without the riots and the violence. I understand it's hard. It's really hard. But if you guys feel that you need to do it, don't do it to the innocent. Don't do it to your community where you live. Yeah. I mean, don't do it anywhere, because it could be anybody's home, you know. Just remember, it's us against them, not the innocent, not the businesses, not the grocery stores, not the pharmacies. It's us against them, and that's it. With that being said, we love you guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.